Oh, wiggly worm. It intends to stab you. Hurt a guy on the ramp. Not again. I don't understand why you're like this. Why do you... Just scrumbling. I'm just trying to scrumble my way out of the problem. There we go, a harsh scrumbulation, and we're back to the races. Ooh. I don't think... Somebody's making unrelated yelling noises, it sounds like. Somebody's being hurt elsewhere in the building, and it's got nothing to do with me. Shit. You're seeing us through the funny floor ceiling. It can be either depending on where you're... I mean, it's not a complete coverage. Does it need to completely cover the surface to count as a ceiling? Or is this just... like a little... Well, what else would you call it from beneath? I guess is the other question. Oh, you died. You didn't have as much of a death wiggle as many others seem to do. I'm glad we're finally getting into ceiling definitions, because it's important to immolate yourself. Twisty. What have I twisted? There were some crates. Was it making bird noises? The device makes bird noises. Because it has to. Well, I don't see how that helped. Wait. I've reckoned it. I've reckoned with the other part of the puzzle. This is why it's made of glass. This is why we're made of glass, and then this is why we're made of glass, and then this is why we're made of glass, and then this is why we're... Ah. You're not gonna go back, are you? Well, I'll move the crates before you've a chance. Oh! More bird noises. You see, the phoenix prevents you from going home. Look at that. Isn't it fucking brilliant? And now, we may complete the... I mean, I can still... It will still allow it. Thank goodness. Please open my doorways. Every night. Ta-da! And then I go home. Anything twiddling? Anybody want to be a twiddly shape on the side wall? Oh, we do. Oh, they're commanding an insect. The insects aren't just out and about, they're collaborating. Make a thing green. Make a thing green and then check your mail. Careful. Oh, you actually did do a thing. You weren't guaranteed to, but you did what I assumed. Oh! Well. You know the old saying, fuck that, when you breathe on me in such a way. Burn a lot of times. Yes. They say all of that constantly, because it's true. The truth of Bobby Scott. The way it just bobs up and down. I'd forgotten. I'd forgotten the true raspberries. You can't win, though. Do you not see? Do you not see how we use walnuts in this family? I'm actually gonna go with this one just to be sure. No need to use the entire gauge. Just hurt you in the place where you can be hurt. Ooh, so many devices and so little reason to trust any of them. Checking down. Okay, that's all wet.
I'm gonna sneeze! But here I can go down. This man can be in pain.
Oh, a splaumbo. We've splaumed another one into confinement. He's just chittering and watching us hit the man. Like a lot of insects do and can. Oh, no. No, no, no. Big metal walrus.
Big metal walrus is my new plea. I'm playing for one, or for you to help me build one. I'm not sure. Like, my intentions will resolve in the presence of a big metal walrus. How that is achieved is up in the air right now. It will happen. God is my witness, it will happen, but I need more ways. More ways and means. For it to please allow me to jump. Hi! Hi there, Percy. I like jumping.
Oh, you don't like being on, though. Oh dear.
All I ever wanted was to eat toast twice in the same room. And it's against the rules, apparently.
Well, what do you want me to do about it, then? Do you want a dark sandwich, or do you just want... Well, now, hang on. There's the wire. There's the wire I've just noticed. And much like the TV show of the same name, I'm not entirely sure what to do about it. But presumably the answer is upstairs. Can I jump there? Okay, yeah.
It's a bit iffy sometimes about differences in elevation, so I did not immediately think, haha, Jamie Jumpers. Because Jamie Jumpers isn't usually that high up. Why would you put your jumpers that far out of reach, eh?
Don't make a lick of bloody sense. Alright, nothing is wet anymore. Oh, remove it. Oh, something's pulsating. I've removed the blood.
I've removed the blood from the machine and it turned the confinement off. Alright.
Fair.
Oh! Be on fire. There's nothing that can stop you from being on fire now. That's my new policy. No fire department at all. From now on, it all burns. The Arson Party, consider us for a vote. You'll immediately regret it, but it might be funny. Don't you like comedy jokes? What's the matter, Benjamin Bastard? Don't you like comedy jokes? This seems ominous. This all seems like a cave of horrible things. I'm not convinced we'll see the end of the dance.
Right, now we hurt a guy like this a few times.
Doesn't really react at all to the cranial piercement. He's largely unbothered by his own brain. Can't relate. Oh. Keep hurting my knife. I don't think it's fair.
It's my fairness stab.
My ultimate technique for getting you.
Move something.
Yay, a green bit has gone away now. All sorts of green.
Alright. like the pulsations. They're like Alsatians, but with a heartbeat. Yeah, a bit of a bombshell to drop, isn't it? But all Alsatians are in fact products of necromancy. I didn't warn you before today because, well, nobody paid me. You didn't pay me the Alsatian warning fee, and so I'm afraid it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Then we have a big jump. Henry did some things, and now he's got a big salary for it. What are you? What are you about? You're a pod with a bloke in it. Someone's yelling and something shattered. You're making, like, additional lads. Which is curious. There's a box that I want. Yeah, like, now it doesn't want to. Do you see? Aha! There's always a way through. Oh, just in the nick of time! Save my spear if you can. Create more warriors every time. Are they gonna... one of them gonna jump out of one of these, or are we not quite there yet? Do we not quite have the technology? We can't yet make him better than he was. We can make him about the same. He's the 500 grand man. We've really suffered after the budget cuts. Ho 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 ho. Set him on fire. Set him on fire and drink the blood. Drink the blood from the burning man. That's what my festival's about, yes. And you can't stop it. You can't stop it, or I'll call you a silly Billy. Aha! Precisely the thing I was looking for. Except it wasn't where I expected to find it. I knew there'd be one. But it tricked me by being down a little lip. And now I'm afraid. Oh. Careful, this room's full of boxes, Squoofy! Squoofers. He just stayed on my little foot. He lives on my foot today. Like a snoofy little slipper. Aha. The checkering point. Can you even fucking fathom it? And none of this appears to be anything. I'm struggling to get a read on the situation. Oh. Hello. You've found my secret place. Under the bleachers of industry. Under the bleachers, ho ho hee. You think you can jump? I mean, you can jump, but it won't do it. Remember, folks, you can jump, but it won't do it. Buy my new video game. That will somehow solve that, I guess. Oh. Burn. Burn like a man forever. The eternal burning guy. He reaches way up high. He pulls the moon out of the sky. Why did he do that? Oh no. The sea. He's just trying to confuse the ocean. Despite the obvious and inherent risks of doing so. No! Oh, that's not a gas, that's a weird glass wall. They're about to make a wet corridor, I feel like. Yeah. This is gonna be bad.
It's about to be quite bad. We've bonded Jake. Yes, I knew it. I didn't want to run all the way back and have it turn out that I'm fucked. Hello. I'm betraying you. You fool. You fool. Let me through. Let me through.
I'm out of the alarm machine. Now you're wet, idiot. I know it doesn't affect you, but still, it's quite embarrassing, isn't it?
Don't get too close to where I can't follow.
We've not got it. We've not got it ultimately. No, the human's smart. He knows what's up. Oh, I'm gonna knock you into the wet and not be able to drink your blood, aren't I? Well, we're gonna have to write that one off as a loss.
A shame, to be sure.
Wasn't quite certain how to say the word sure just then.
I was not sure of myself. But we all make similar mistakes.
What have I done there?
I moved a something machine. Oh, it's a little lid.
A weird elevator. Fall down into it. Go beneath the surface. Oh, weird shapes. There's weird glowing shit going on down here. Why? We don't know.
The foul mass, hidden within the bowels of the device. Here was the Sarafan Lord's ultimate weapon, his trump
A jellyfish.
to be played against human and vampire alike. But I had my own weapon. I could feel the Builder's blood course coldly through my veins. If I could use it to poison this creature, the Sarafan Lord's plans would be ruined.
If we hurt the big jellyfish in time, nobody has to be worried. I tried to move. I really did. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me, Samuel.
What if Samuel doesn't have to believe you, eh? What if Samuel has been given no evidence of your sincerity? What if you've got to offer Samuel proof, What's your plan then? What's your plan if Samuel doesn't take you at face value? You think you can just walk into my house and take these things for granted? Well, I'm here to tell you, you basically can't. It's not like anything. You're green up there for some reason. Yeah, you're clearly a twisty. But have I already twisted you? What's twisty in this world? And how can we help it? There we are. Pays to walk round looking, doesn't it? That's just a little gap for a mouse to go through. It's of no concern of mine. Right. Plumbo the Great. And other stories.
Device.
Right, that did that. Does this go any... This doesn't go anywhere. It just looked like it would. Okay. I know that now, I guess.
I know that in the end.
Oh no, we're all very squiggly down here, aren't we? I'll tell you what. Tell you what, it really is darkness time, isn't it? Some call it night. I call it a promise. It's just that you can just keep hurting me forever just because you're a bit like an insect. Do this. I've not the patience to save on my flames. You're about to smash me axe again, I don't need that. Don't need that in my life.
Use my ability.
Right, nothing green is in my way now.
It stops green things from being a problem.
That's another... No. Only one final... Oh, flump.
Final flump. Everything around you will explode.
Right now.
Up we go.
Up we go to deal with you. You're not gonna, like... Nobody's thought to, like, raise an alarm. Maybe inform the Sarafan Lord that I'm down here. Yeah, but maybe be like, hey, he's foiling our plans, by the way. Your entire deal here is sort of contingent on me not destroying the jellyfish you've kept underground. Secret for all these years. I'd have thought you'd, like, want to know if I was on your doorstep. I mean, like, didn't they say the stone, the Nexus stone, opened a portal to this place? The moment I stole that, should you not have been like, I'll go there myself, maybe, on account of knowing that he's gonna be there? Not to tell you how to do your fucking job. Just let you bleed out while I drink my little sippy juice.
I'm just drinking my sips like a normal citizen. Ah!
Normal citizen behaviour, look. Now further sips can be claimed. Croco. That was your name, I reckon. I'm gonna call you it anyway. I do also need your blood.
I have remarkably little. Activate this.
Yeah, a series of corridors like we always say we will. We're finally making good on it.
We're finally going up to the House of Harm.
You weren't expecting to have a back, were you? I was going to use an ordinary Charles machine at this rate. If it's even needed. Might not need ordinary Charles anymore. There we go.
Stick your head through the barrier like a dog who has no clue.
He didn't know any better, he was simply a Borfish Norfus, and now look at what's happened. Oh. There is no machine, I've just got to jump really far. That's how it is sometimes. Up another one. I'll tell you something, they're not hurting for going up segments, are they? Not in this level. Or I can make something happen there. Well, why is there more path here? More path on the warpath? Shit all. Shit all there for me. jumby chopness won't really help anymore. Floppy! What a floppy bridge. What a silly way to exist. Is this the silly thing? How do you put green in that and then it helps?
Yes.
It helps you to win.
Have some of the poisons. Is that really going to be enough to do a creature of that size? Oh, fuck me, that is potent stuff. We've got the destructive potential, apparently, of any Australian animal.
I could... Oh, the shaking's getting a bit much, I'll be honest. Let me into your elevator. I'll explode. The guy is I'm not sure what just happened there. I don't know if it's just the shaking hindering my vision or what. We've killed the big psychic device. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Oh, ho, ho, foiled your plan, foiled your plan.
Who's... Feathers?
What? What?
You do not know me for the poor, oppressed beast that crouched here before? Behold, I am restored.
What's up, bitch boys? It's your boy Yordo!
Who? My visage is unknown to you, but my name
Hello
is
everybody,
not.
nice to
Have
return.
you
Please do
heard
not
the
ask how come
story
I
of
am
the
still
oldest
alive.
Vampire? Janos Ordran, the legendary vampire of ancient days.
He's just here now.
Was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead.
You know how I don't have a heart anymore? It turns out I do, and I can turn into a big scruffy skeleton with no traces that I ever had wings.
Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. The moment you poisoned the mass, I felt my strength return. That
It
which is
just
divine
instantly came back
cannot
to
be
me.
wholly suppressed. Divine. Your imprisonment
I was
damaged
kissed
your
by
mind,
Princess.
The curse
Now
of
I am
vampirism
returned to
is no
being
mark of divinity.
funny blue handsome devil.
You must delve further back into history, Cain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long
us about
before
delving
I
again.
first walked the earth,
Write
vampires
it
were
down.
godlike,
Just carry
and
a
our
book
kind
around with
ruled
you.
the land.
I mean, I
But
guess you
we
were otherwise
opposed by
compromised.
another
Just
race,
that. Whoa.
similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us.
You've got the
flamed for
three-fingered
1,000
nonsense
years,
going on as well. What
but
happened to
we
my hands? Why do I
prevailed
have
at
just
last,
normal
and
hands?
We banished our
Oh.
enemies from the face of the
Oh.
earth by powerful magic.
Please allow me to
sealing
finish
them
doing my
into
Tai
another
Chi
plane of
before I
existence.
go any further.
What has this history lesson to do with my task at hand?
Patience came. The race that fought the
I have a
vampires
patience,
was
Kane.
the
It really helps
very
me
Hilda
stand
that you have
when
just
I'm
encountered.
in too much
They
of a hurry.
control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out
Oh,
the
I
vampires,
could-
enslave the
I committed
humans,
to that
and
before I
reclaim
could figure out what it
all
meant.
Earth as their
I'm
own.
so-
They are the evil that plague us once again.
Really making him wave his
Authors
arms,
of
huh?
the demon
Is
and the
it just me, or is he
device
kind of
and
cheeked
all
up?
else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Cain. But several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world.
I mean,
He then
shouldn't they all
used
have
his
returned
magic
to our world
to
because
draw
this is
other Hilden
post
too,
Kane's
but had not
refusal
yet
at the
the
pillars,
power to
meaning the
begin
pillars
a
have
full
collapsed, meaning
invasion.
that the
He
seal is no
required an
longer in
army
place,
together, and
because that's what the
humans to
pillars were.
drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose
Which
was
also
to
technically
purge
means
the
you should be
world of
possessed, but that
vampires
hasn't.
long
Oh,
ago.
fuck!
He
We
revived
did
this
bring him
order,
back to life
and
at
the
this point in
Sarafan
history,
were
huh?
born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was here.
That did. Although, had we changed history yet? What fucking
Now we
timeline
come
is
to
this?
your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the pillar
When did
of
you become
balance,
unpossessed?
You caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through
Is
the
Green Me gonna
dimensions.
walk in with a sword and be like, "This has all
Do it in gentle
been
this
fucked"?
No. I had been set step by step.
This has
upon the
all
path that led
been.
to
Oh,
this
it's all
outcome.
fucked.
Hadn't
Past
this
self.
all
I
been
put my
Hilden
son in a
plot from the
knife.
beginning? My mind reeled at the implications. It was in this way that the Sarafan Lord was able to enter
Sort of
the
wave
world
at you
by
again.
building a magical
I have
gate.
some spoons on my
This
penis. Do you
is the
appreciate
Hilden
this?
Gate. Close this gate, Cain, and
I
all
can
the
theoretically
Hilden
eat
within
ice cream
Moscow
with my
will
dick.
perish.
The gate
Like any
sustains their
vampire.
existence.
Precisely.
Common ability back
It
in the
is their
day.
umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the
Close
Sarafan
like
Lord,
this.
Cain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world.
Close
once
the
again.
gate. Close the
And how
gate.
is this to be
Close
done?
the gate. Close the
Let
gate.
us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must
When
be
you hit
informed of
single
all that
close
has
gate.
occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
Oh, not pink. You do not actually need to see me teleport, just trust us it is happening. Why is, what's the Countess here?
You should have
Countess
sent me
Diddley
with him.
Bops.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Cain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
Oh, I do wish I'd been able to contact it. Hello, I've resurrected a legendary vampire.
What's this?
Oh, we're all surprised with skirts.
Wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos?
We're surprised, but we're still
Sire.
vampires.
They
We have to
killed
move in a certain way.
Oh, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Oh, there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
There'll be no time for
We
the
were
checkles.
wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Cain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach such a time. For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
Sire, what must we do?
He has created a base
Close
in
the
this
gate. Close the
hidden
gate.
city across the sea. There, he has opened a gate.
Little
to
fed
bring
up of
his
having to
kind
explain.
into
I
our
made this
world.
whole song.
My plan was to teleport us to the Hilden
Feel
City.
like it is
and
being
launch a
suppressed by
final assault
algorithm.
on the Sarafan Lord. But now I
What's
find
going on
there
with
is
your
some kind
fringe,
of
sir?
shield of
There's two
magic
wafts
that
of
prevents
fluffed.
him.
And I'm
If
not
we are
quite
to
sure
fight
where they're
them,
going.
That shield must be destroyed.
Vorador, where is the Hilden city? Have any of your spies brought you this knowledge?
Uma, what do you know of this?
There has been, in the past months, enormous activity at the wharves. Warships and freighters loading and unloading in great secrecy. Our people who have infiltrated the area
Only by
and
moving my
returned
hands a
alive
lot can I
have
explain
told
this.
me that the ships all seem to take the same course out of the harbor, but we do not know their destination.
It must be the Hilden City. Why else would there be such interest at this time? You must take a ship to the city at once. There, you must
checking my
find
arms still
and
there.
deactivate the shield, so whatever forces we can bring may come to your aid and close the gate for all time.
Close the gate.
Have someone show me to the wharves. I'll make my way aboard one of those ships that's about to sail. When I have deactivated the shield, I'll contact you.
I'm going with him.
Gotta get on
But I
a
will
boat
leave
and
you
disable
here.
its security.
I know the wolves, and where one may fail alone, two may succeed.
I love leaning. I love
I have
leaning
no
and
need of a
leaning.
guard at my back. You will find me perfectly competent for this task, I assure you.
It is a chance we cannot afford to take, not when all we have fought for is at stake.
There is more at stake than
I've
you
one
can
very
imagine.
long glove.
Take help where it is offered, Cain.
It is settled. I will prepare our forces for the final attack.
Final attack, nice and
Go
gravy.
well, both of you.
Take
An old
help where
vampire
it is
saying.
offered. Yet I've always found that help offered when not needed is usually no help at all.
Ooh, spooky skeletons live together. I think they really, yeah. The wolves. We're gonna be hurting the wolves by someone we trusted. Oh no! Oh, watch out for that. Good grief.